Welcome to Ophiuchus Tarot. We are back again with another channeled message for the collective. We are just going to jump right in and get started. I'm going to allow Spirit to pick today's message, whatever it may be. I don't really have anything specific in mind, so I was drawn to this deck this morning, though, the Yin Yang Oracle. So let's see. Alchemy. Ancestors and guides, okay? Change and courage. Some of you, your ancestors and guides may be urging you to make some really big changes. It could be changes in direction. It could be an actual physical move for some of you. It could be a job change. I hear some of you going from being under a boss to being your own boss. So that's for some. Yeah, seeds to plant. I feel like Spirit is urging you to start planting those seeds now. If you're looking to make a change, your ancestors are letting you know, Divine's letting you know, they're on deck for you. They're encouraging you to make these changes. I feel like the changes you start making now will really, I hear mature during the spring or start to mature during the spring. So they're saying plant those seeds now. So we have isolating and thoughts. Some of you could be pulling back to really, I hear pulling back in order to accomplish a goal. So you may be pulling back and really keeping busy. Again, I hear not really posting so much or not really interacting so much. You might not be going out as much physically. You may really be putting your time, effort, and energy into whatever this is. I feel like whatever it is for you, it's something that you feel deserves your full train of thought and, you know, all that power that goes along with that. And I feel like you don't want to split your energy. You really want to hone in your focus on this one thing. Yeah, decisions. I feel like I hear again a move. So some of you may be wondering if it would be best to make a physical move in order to help this, whatever it is, come into fruition. So that's for some. I hear change of residence. So for some of you, you're not even looking to really get something off of the ground. I feel like if you're just looking to move, you might be moving closer to home or wherever home was originally. For some of you, others of you are looking to get out of a hometown and to really expand and broaden your horizons and move somewhere else. For some, I hear the city, so that could be for some. Yeah. I feel like this is a really emotional decision. I feel like, you know, you may be moving away from your support system in order to make this big change. I hear striking out alone. So I feel like this is taking some insane bravery. I feel like for a lot of you who may be wanting to move away outside from under the wing of those who could protect you in a sense. I feel like you need to do this to kind of grow as a person and maybe even spiritually as well. You know, the experience would grow you. I feel is what you're thinking. Closed off, guarded, and resistance. There could be some who are resistant to you making this change in your life or these changes in your life. If this involves a person and moving towards a person, again, I hear physical move. So you may be physically moving closer to be towards someone. Maybe others are warning against this. So that's for some. I feel like your best bet in that situation is to really trust how you're feeling. I feel like someone close to you or others that are close to you are trying to urge you to stay put. I don't feel that it's they don't want you to grow. or experience, I feel more like they just want you to be who you've always been. Um, Maybe fearing that the new version of you, they might not fit in with that. So that's for some. Cycles, completion, change. Yeah, I feel like it's time is what I hear, or it's time and you feel it, that you really want to make these big changes. We had reflection in reverse, and I wasn't really doing these in reverse, but I did hear a reversed message with this, that when you look in the mirror, you don't see someone that you know anymore. And I don't know if you're losing your spark, or you feel like something within you is not where it should be, and that's why it's time to make these changes. Maybe you've not really expressed that, but I do feel like whatever this reflection is of who you're seeing, it's not you, or it's not who you want to be. And so I feel like ultimately you're making that. Yeah, we have freedom, leap, and opportunities. I feel like this is, I hear, an opportunity of a lifetime. So maybe this job, this person, this move, whatever it is for you specifically, um, is an opportunity to make the changes that you're really feeling in your heart space that you want to make. And I feel like Spirit's just saying all the while that they've got you on that. You know, they're on deck with whatever you choose. Should I? Oh, a little bit more. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So if some of you are wondering if you'd really be able to accomplish what it is you want to accomplish if you make that move, I feel like there will be a harvest season. And I hear reap the rewards and reap the benefits. So I feel like whatever it is you're going for, if it is a new job, a new position, a new home, someplace else, I do feel like monetarily, I feel like it would benefit you. Physically, mentally, and emotionally, I do feel like it would change you and grow you in a different way. Yeah, I hear not bad at all. So I feel like there's nothing about this that would be bad. And I feel like you know that deep down, but I feel like there may be others around you putting that bug in your ear. And, you know, I don't feel like they're trying to scare you or trying to scare you off your path. I just don't feel that way. I feel like they're trying to really help you make an informed decision. And I feel like they just worry about you because they love you. I feel like you feel that if you didn't take this opportunity, you would probably feel bad about it later. And maybe even some of those around you feel kind of guilty. They may have a little something underneath of it all, trying to keep you small. Not in a way so that you can't grow, or it just, it goes back to that I still want to fit in with you energy. Now, this could be like a best friend, or a close-knit group that you spend time with, a friend group. Maybe even those that you have at like an old job that you've been with for a long time. Uh, they could feel guilty about trying to convince you otherwise, you know, against whatever move it is you want to make. Yeah. I feel like, you know, follow what feels right for you. Strength, empowerment. Yeah. And the sun and happiness. You know, follow your own happiness. Okay, here, now we can. Okay, so that's what we have for that one. Let's see if there is something else. Any other stories? Spirit from this deck. Renewal. Okay, renewal. Spark. Before I speak on it. Yeah. Fate and detours and divine interventions. I do feel like this is about romance for, yeah, okay. It's about romance. So a union. There may be some of you who are or had an opportunity or have the opportunity to come into a union. I keep talking about these times. It's like from now until like winter holiday season, and from now until spring. And some of you might have had the opportunity to come into alignment with your partner sooner rather than the second wave. But I feel like maybe there was still something. So divine intervenes and detours just to bang out some sort of a detail in this soul contract, it kind of feels like. So you might be coming into union later than expected for some of you. Change, courage. Yeah, I feel like whoever it is that's stepping towards, I feel like it's stepping towards you. So I feel like whoever it is has to have courage to make that change. And sometimes it's hard to make those really big changes in life. Both of those readings may have had to do with this union. And for others of you, it'll be one separate situation and then maybe one doesn't resonate. So, oh, self-care in reverse and energy in reverse. Yeah, I feel like maybe they just didn't have the energy to make this big change just yet. You know, with spiritual contracts, it's all up to our free will and what we choose and when we choose to come into these things. If we feel that there's something within us that is causing a block, or, you know, spirit will kind of put that block in place so we can, you know, work through it before we step into a union. I feel like of this caliber is what I hear. So, yeah, I do feel like we have self-care underneath here in the reverse, and then we have that watery emotional energy. You could be dealing with a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. Don't have to be. Could just be the watery emotions is kind of what I'm hearing with this. Cycles, change, and completion. Yeah, I feel like it's just part of this person's, I heard they may have to recycle around. I hear take stock. So this person may need to stop, take stock of where they've been, where they really want to go to make that change, and really gain the strength necessary and the courage necessary to really make those necessary changes. You know, if they have to move out of a situation to be able to step towards you, you know, you want them to take care of all of that first. I just feel like spirit's kind of holding that back. Yeah, we had a facade and beliefs in reverse. Now, I wasn't taking these in reverse, but I am hearing a reversed message. It feels like maybe they've had a change in their beliefs about how they feel about this situation with you. Maybe this is all just a very new realization for some. For others, I feel like, and the bigger message is what I hear, your person has to come towards you without the mask on. And that can be really daunting. That can be really frightening. You know, when you utilize that mask as protection to get through your more difficult situations, you know, that's like this person's crutch is this mask of being confident and, you know, and healed and happy. And I feel like for the majority of them, they've gotten to that point. But I feel like there are still moments where others believe the mask. You see through the mask. And I think when they comes towards you, they want to really show you the truth. And I feel like explaining this mask to you and how they wore it in the past, maybe kind of like a sore spot is what I hear. Or maybe even just the fact that you see through it, or you've seen through it in the past, was a sore spot. I feel like that's something to do with it. It has to deal with ego and just the unhealed parts of ego is what I hear. We have release, surrender, and purge. That was also in reverse. So I feel like if there is a held back energy, it will just be coming in a little later. It's not going to stop it completely. Like I said, nothing can stop these divine connections when but divine. If divine feels like they need to put a little block in the situation so somebody can heal something, they will before they allow it to come together fully. And I feel like that might be what this is, maybe a final purge, or they're waiting on this person to do like a final purge of the energetics that no longer serve. Suffering, past, and lack. Yeah, I feel like that's what they're letting go of. Past lack mentality. I hear poor man's sorrows. So I kind of hear something along the lines of that lack or poverty mindset is something that this person has to kind of let go of as well. I feel like so many good things will come in so quickly that if they're not past this type of energetic, when these good things come in, they may try to almost like thwart them from coming in. It's not realizing that you are worthy of accepting the really big things and really big, beautiful blessings that come in with these divine unions, right? Anything else? Vulnerability, guarded. Yeah, I feel like some of them are just not going to be ready for the first wave. I feel like the opportunity was there, but they weren't ready to take it. But I do feel like the second wave, for whoever this is for, I feel like you'll realize if this is your partner. Like, you may have felt like, oh yeah, they're definitely coming, and then all of a sudden you kind of got this feeling like, okay, maybe they're not coming. I feel like this is for you then, because I feel like they were, and I feel like then all these little things bubbled up that they really needed to take care of. Yeah, self-worth. Okay. Yeah, a haircut that. Okay, so that's what it comes down to. Yeah, and why the renewal is on hold for now. It's definitely not coming. It's just on hold. Let's see. I hear for grander purpose. So let's see. Any other channeled messages from this deck? Open, receive. Okay, it was in reverse, and I'm being told to take it in reverse. So I feel like some of you have blessings waiting on the outskirts. Now this comes, now I'm seeing the self-worth in reverse. So I feel like whoever I'm talking to at this point doesn't feel worthy of the really beautiful things that are hanging around on the outskirts of your energy. Like, I feel like you have to be open enough to welcome these blessings in. I feel like you have a whole cornucopia of blessings that's ready to pour in on your life. You just don't have your arms outstretched open to receive them. So Spirit's trying to say, like, get yourself to that position where you feel ready to receive. Could be mantras, clear your energy, cut your cords. If you have to take spiritual baths, do that. Ground yourself. Clear out your chakra system. Venus and an offer. I feel like that's what's waiting too. I feel like you have love out there. You probably have new opportunities for monetary income. I mean, it could be, I hear all avenues. So I feel like you've got a lot ready to come in, but you're not giving that okay signal to divine that you're ready to receive it. Again, we have this in reverse. It says communication in reverse. I feel like it's communication about a love offer. Are you, maybe energetically, you have this kind of shield around you. Maybe you utilized it for protection in the past. Oh, we've got twin flames. Okay, so this is high level soulmate twin flame. I feel like you've got this type of blockage going on, but it's one you've put in place. And I feel like you did so a long time ago to protect yourself as you healed. But I don't feel like you've allowed that to tumble down. I feel like you are healed in that sense, or healed enough to actually step into a love offer or a union of sorts. I just feel like you have a block in place that you put there yourself, and Spirit's saying, we know you're ready to receive, so you've got to like let down that wall. I'm seeing someone standing with their arms crossed in front of their chest. And I'm hearing, it's not to scare you away, I'm protecting myself. So I kind of get that you utilized that energy while you were healing, that standoffish energy, to give yourself the space you needed to heal. But now Spirit's saying you kind of have to let that down. Yeah, we need to put that cold in reverse. It's like that cold, unwelcome energy, but that is literally a shield that you put in place. So Spirit is saying you have to take some time, sit with yourself, and drop that and let the warmth back in. Look at that. We have that fire and that flame and that icy cold. And I feel like that's what's kind of coming around you. It's like you don't have a welcoming energy. You may even smile at people and think, well, I'm smiling, you know, I'm waving, or but it's this energy that you're carrying, and some of it might be put there out of fear as well. Um, so really sit with yourself and figure out where that's coming from so you can dismantle it. I feel like you're completely ready. Or spirit's trying to say you're ready. You have this, all of this good stuff, and it's just waiting. I'm seeing like a glowing light on the outside of this, like it's ready to come in. It's like all these things are waiting just on the outskirts of your energy. Projection and reflection in reverse. I don't know. I do feel like it has something to do with fear and maybe the way you're seeing yourself. Maybe you're seeing yourself as being unhealed or, um, oh, I hear it. I hear unlovable. Um, I hear, sweetie, you're not unlovable. For those of you where this hits home, you're not unlovable because someone didn't know how to love you the right way. There will be many who will not know how to handle your heart in the way it deserves to be handled. And that says absolutely nothing about the beautiful heart that you have inside. Okay. Just know that you're not unlovable. In fact, I'm sure you're probably so lovable and so adorable, and you're probably someone's wish. And I feel like someone is waiting for you to be ready. I feel like this person's waiting just on the outskirts, ready to come in with an offer. But I feel like they feel like if you're going to be cold with them and not give them the opportunity to heat this situation up, they're just going to keep waiting until they get kind of like a go-ahead energetically. Yes, I hear not unlovable, not in the least. So that's for who it's for, and you'll know. Maybe you've had a few experiences where you're like, why can't people just love me the way I love? I think it's partly for lessons. The other part is you weren't meant to learn those lessons from those people. But I do feel like that warmth is coming in. You just have to allow it. Yeah, we want to form that structure, that solid foundation. I feel like this person, this soulmate, this twin wants to really step towards you. Sun, strength, empowerment. Yeah, again, I heard masculine energy. So I don't know. Yeah, I kind of feel like the masculine energy is waiting for your okay, feminine. So that's for some. Yeah, let's see what else we have. Is there anything else in this situation? I feel like that is something. Yes. I hear a mask of okayness or all rightness. I don't know if they feel like you're projecting wearing a mask, that you're fine, you're okay, but maybe deep down you're not. I feel, like I said, I feel like it's an energy that this person is so tuned into you that they sense it. And they may not even, it might not be something they think about. They might just feel like it's just not time yet, or I feel like there's something not ready yet. They might not even be able to really put their finger on what exactly it is. Yeah, I do feel like they want to plant that seed. I feel like they're watching and waiting. And I feel like justice in this situation would be to have that connection with you. I hear the pasts are all different. So I feel like this is going to resonate for quite a few of you who need to do that. I hear last minute healing. Those of you who are focused on your self-worth and know that you're lovable. Even if that's something you have to repeat as a mantra until you really feel it. I feel like that's really what that energetic is. It's a worthiness of love and a fear that you're not going to get that love that you have the ability to give. Yeah, I hear that's for who it's for. I feel like this person wants to take action for that new beginning. Yeah, autumn. Yes, I heard cut it. So I feel like if this is you, I don't want you to rush into healing. Just know that you might want to take a little time to sit with yourself and feel comfortable in your new open energy, right? Work on opening that heart. Do some heart chakra meditations or healings. You can do guided ones. I think they have them all over YouTube. Find one that feels right for you, or call upon your guides, your angels, your ancestors to just kind of help you work through this heart healing and opening. I feel like that's what it's taking right now. It's that I am open to receive energy. I feel like that's really the last little block that's in place for this particular set of twins or high-level soulmates, okay? Really gorgeous energy. I mean, it's just opening up to say, yes, I'm ready to receive. And as soon as you do, it's like subconsciously your divine other half will get that message and start proceeding forward again towards you. Is there anything else? No, I don't feel like there's anything else in this one. Let's see. I hear for those looking for love. So we're going to pull from this deck. For those looking for love. I feel like, okay, so this is a theme right now. I feel like the last reading that we just read about twins and high-level soulmates, if you're not at that stage and you're not waiting on a twin flame or a high-level soulmate and you're just looking to open up to a new relationship, Spirit's kind of telling you that you need to open your energy up. I feel like it's like we're asking for this opportunity for reciprocity with someone new, but we're kind of staying closed off and hoping that it'll still come. Almost getting masculine energy with this. I feel like I've actually got a reader in my mind that keeps coming to mind while I'm looking at this. If you are a masculine reader and you are watching this particular video, you have to open up your heart in order to receive the full level of reciprocity that you actually really want. So that's for who it's for, and I'm going to leave that there. I feel like there are a lot of people watching this situation unfold, or a lot of people who are tuned into wanting to know what's going on in your particular situation. It may even be a certain person in a friend group, or this is just very public somehow. But I feel like what's really holding it back is that, again, that closed off energy. It's like saying you're ready, but not vibrationally opening up. Let's see. We have gossip. Yeah, there may be some sort of gossip going on. I hear dating to clear the gossip. So I don't know who that's for, but there may be some gossip about you coming into a connection with, I hear someone out of your league. Now, I don't feel like that's ever a real thing, but that's what I'm hearing. Next destination. You may travel to spend time with this person, or this person may travel to spend time with you. I feel like this is a real connection, and I feel like it has the opportunity to really bloom and blossom. And I feel like not only it, but you in this situation, I feel like you have the opportunity to bloom and blossom. And now Spirit's kind of saying, you have to say this is for everyone. So this is for everyone, not just the masculine energy, but I was originally getting that specific something for a masculine. Anyway. But this is absolutely for everyone. I feel like, I'm hearing very prevalent. So this energy is extremely prevalent at this time. So do make sure if you're looking for that relationship that you are keeping that heart space clear and open, okay? I hear mantras. So, I'm open to receive. Your IMs could be really helpful right now as well. Keep them going. I hear keep them going. The executive producer. I feel like you really have the opportunity to, you are the boss of your own life, right? And I feel like I hear the main attraction. I feel like you are that. And I feel like you have the opportunity to really pull in. I feel like you're a really powerful manifester. Like you could really pull in this big, beautiful relationship that you want. I feel like it's just seeing your blocks and then working on them diligently and then allowing things to unfold organically. I feel like they will in really beautiful ways for all of you. Yeah, I feel like this could be something you'd be celebrating. This, I hear new lease on life. Like maybe you're not someone who really dates around all that much. But I feel like this would be a welcome celebration. Or I hear welcoming someone into the family. I do feel like there's travel or a move involved in really making this big change for whoever this is for. You might want to actually just pick up and move your place, or your person might want to just pick up and move uh, closer to you. So that I do feel like this has a very long distance feel to it here. Yeah, I hear the front runner. Okay. Oh, that's what it says, the front runner. So we have the front runner. Yeah, and competition. I feel like they want to knock out all the competition by being closer to you. I feel like that's how you'll know that this person means business. If they're ready to pick up and move their whole life closer to you, I feel like they really, really want to be the one who gets your attention. They want to be that front runner, that winner. I feel like they feel this energy with you. They feel like they could grow with you. We do have late bloomer. Again, I'm hearing something along the lines of someone who hasn't really been one to date very often, but now is just deciding that that's what they want in their life. There may be chatter about that. I don't know if you have someone in your ear who is sort of saying they'll be in it for your money, or they'll be in it for, I don't know, maybe you have a really nice house or car, or they just feel like they're going to live the good life through you. And I feel like you're trying to silence these people. I feel like you know this person better than anybody else does. And I feel like everybody's just trying to put their 2 cents in to, I guess, keep you safe. I think you just know. It's like this person's won you over, whoever they are. Mirrors in your head. You may be in your head a little bit when it comes to this situation. I feel like fears always crop up when the opportunity for something really amazing is in front of us, something really wonderful. You know, we always get that fear because it's like, this is something that I don't want to lose. Like, this is something that matters. And that's when, you know, those fears kind of crop up. Yeah, this was in reverse. It's like we don't want to lose that opportunity. And we have an influencer in reverse. Someone may think that it might be time to, I hear, hang up the influencer hat. So I don't know if maybe everything is very public and you're taking certain things, very personal things, off of the roster from being public, or we're going to stop posting so much, and keep this situation more private is kind of what I'm feeling. Or maybe you're asking your person to keep this private while it has a chance to grow in the beginning, until it feels more stable and true in the eyes of both, kind of feels like. And I feel like whoever it is being kind of stubborn about this. Like, let's keep it quiet. I feel like I hear high profile and then keep it quiet. So that could be for some. All right, I'm going to pull, I hear 2 more. The contestant and self-elimination. Again, I hear high profile. It's like you're hoping because of your high profile status or life that this person is not going to take themselves out of the running. It's like, I really like this person, but it's like most don't stick around because of the type of lifestyle I lead. I'm getting that kind of energy. So I'm not sure who this is for, but I do feel like I actually hear it's for more than you'd think. So I guess this is like, in these ages of social media, we've got a lot of stars out there and a lot of people whose lives are, under the microscope is what I'm hearing. So um, I feel like you're just hoping that this person sticks around long enough where you can really offer them something more, and that this social media stuff doesn't get in the way of this first, I hear, or the first of many firsts. Okay, is there anything else? Yeah, I hear hot seat. Yeah, the host. Hold on one second. Single mom and rejected. Yeah, I feel like I said, there's fear in these situations. I feel like you're worried it could go in a million different ways. But I feel like the only way to really figure out where it's going to go is to actually do it. I hear do the damn thing. So, I feel like you have to take a chance like anybody else. You just have to, either you're willing to take that opportunity to experience the first of maybe many opportunities to grow with this person. This person may or may not be a single parent that you're dealing with. There may have been rejections in the past. It doesn't have to be from this particular person, although it might be. And I feel like, again, I feel like this is under a microscope. So for whoever this is for, it is kind of under the microscope. I'm going to shut that down and I'm going to pull some letters and numbers to see who these readings are for. So you could see, again, I'm seeing, I think Spirit kind of does this. I see myself pouring all of these out here. So I'll pull a little bit more. There's an M or a W that's specific here. I heard the name Melissa, a D, a B. I heard Brian. A, N, 33, master number. That could be for someone. 6s or 9s. I heard 369 could be for someone as well. I heard 144. 5A. T. H. Okay, I think that's what we've got for now. If you don't see your initials in here, but the messages strongly resonated with you, take that, follow your intuition, know that what you're feeling is the truth of it. And now I'm going to sweep these aside and we'll pull some charms. That T didn't want to leave. That could be specific for someone. A G as well. Okay. All right, for the collective. All right. Yeah, right away I heard expanding that family tree. I feel like someone, you may have family who's kind of encouraging you to start dating. I hear, I want grandchildren or I want grandbabies. So I kind of feel like that's for someone as well. Yeah, they want to see you grow through love. I feel like they've seen you grow in a million different ways, and I feel like these are your loved ones around you. It could be crossed over loved ones as well. It's like they've seen you grow through all other areas of your life, and you may be doing really beautifully in all of those, but I feel like they're saying it might be time now to grow through love, and they want you moving forward swiftly. I feel like the masks have to fall away now. I feel like you don't need them anymore. We do have the candy cane here, so something special could be coming in around Christmas. Again, I hear mistletoe. We have this throughout the winter. We do have some really beautiful energy coming in. I do feel like it's a gift, and it could be the gift of a new person in your life, new relationship, new opportunities. I hear wealth incoming as well. So I do feel like I kind of hear surprise wealth. So I don't know in what ways. I feel like this could probably go through a lot of different avenues to get to the people it's supposed to be for. I did hear scratch off. I'm not promoting gambling in any sort of way, but I did hear that. I hear bonus as well. You might get a bonus at your job, or yeah, I hear bonuses. So that could be around the holidays as well. You may get some sort of information swiftly coming through. Okay, so I hear for a job, if you're waiting to be chosen or you're in the running to be chosen for a specific job, and I feel like I hear high paying job, and maybe you've got some pretty fierce competition. I feel like you may be hearing from them that you're the one that they chose because you have unique qualities, or the unique qualities that they're looking for. It's like you've got it and more, whatever it is that they're looking for. So you might hear that soon, or maybe even around Christmas time, or throughout winter to the beginning of spring. And that's for some as well. I feel like some of you are really worried that you're not going to find that person to feel at home with. Spirit is just saying that it will come when the time is right. For those of you who are still waiting for that right kind of person to come in, Spirit saying it's there, it's waiting in the wings, you know, it's just not quite time yet. They're not saying no, they're just saying not now. Communication, and you know, you may get some type of communication. You might actually have a crush in this situation. This person may not be utilizing their name in the situation. If it's online, I feel like it's safer for them not to show who they are just yet. But I feel like this is someone that's maybe around you quite often, or knows of you, or watches your socials. I feel like this is someone who keeps quiet, but they may communicate with you back and forth, just under a different name. You might not think it's anybody that you know, but in reality, it is absolutely someone you know. And I feel like there's a little bit of toxicity to that, but I don't feel like it is being done to be malicious in any way. I feel like it's just a safe way for this person to communicate with you in the beginning. Okay, I feel like they just don't or can't think of another way, or don't feel comfortable enough within themselves just yet to reach out to you in that way. Okay, so that is what I have for you all. Thank you so, so much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe to the Ophiuchus tribe. Until next time.